Well, we gotta get live first.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have any music.
All right, we're live.
Oh yeah, we do.
I think we should play the music before we go live.
Let me tell you a little story. It's all about some noobs. Rogar and Balazar, brothers who only know violence. Thorben and Rodan seeking spiritual guidance. Wraith and Yggdrasil looking to touch hands, and Jack is on the lookout for his long-lost band. Montresor is doing his best leading this crew that we like to call D&D with Noobs. Oh, you played the wrong one. Where was my breakdown? I was ready to break it down now.
Oh, it was at the bottom. My bad.
Okay, start over.
Start it again.
We can do it twice.
No, we'll go. We're good.
Yeah.
Welcome everyone to another episode of D&D with Newbs. Episode number 90 something.
5.
Right?
95.
Wow.
There's
95.
your- Yeah, we're getting up there.
We are
There's your
over a
breakdown.
year into this campaign. I
What?
don't know if you guys realize that or not. We started playing in March of last year. Is that not nuts?
All
Wow.
right, that's cool. That's
That
cool.
is.
So I believe that Mr. Wraith Crafter has volunteered to do our recap for the day.
Yes. We were out there looking. We were looking into that pit, trying to find a dragon. We hear the dragon above us, and we look up and we see a white dragon. Jack and Balazar are still deep in the pit. We look again, and there are 2 of them. Thorvin is the first to attack. His mace whacks and then absorbs the damage. Rogar steps up next and goes all out, as is his nature. Jack runs out of the hole and also gets in a good attack. Things are looking good right now. Yad, thinking that the beasts that he's dealing with are inferior, casts a deck of illusion, creating what appears to be an entity between the 2 dragons. It works, kinda, but then moves on to attack Thorvin. Rodan tries Feeble Mind, knowing it is inferior as well. However, not that inferior, because the big one now flies over to get into the middle of the party. It lets out an icy blast. Powerful hit. Oh, God, we got hit hard. And on all but I think one of us. Balazar strikes back by turning all of us into apes and T-Rexes. Oh, my God. But
That was good.
Wraith opted out. He had what he thought was a trick up his sleeve. So he can cast his circle of power. Turned out worthless. Thorvin, confused by his new appearance, attacks. Great hits, though. Rogar likes his new look, except for his little hands. His big teeth misses, though. His eyes look sad and mad. Jack attacks and misses, then hits. Yad now tries with more experience as a T-Rex. He hits with both attacks, but gets bitten back. The adult dragon blows another icy breath. Wraith is near death. Balazar loses concentration, and all come out of their transmutations. Rodan pushes the ancient back, but causes Rogar to take another big hit. Adult dragon attacks, and Wraith is unconscious. The ancient attacks.
Yep.
Balazar and Rodan for moderate damage. Balazar hits the agent and moves away. Thorvin uses his mass heal to great effect. Wraith will forever be in debt to Thorvin for that one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, he then attacks and misses. However, Wraith still looks at him with awe. That was Thorvin that missed, but didn't matter. Those dragons may be dumb, but they are proving to be very resilient. Jack attacks the wrong dragon, claims he's saving arrows. Yad morphs into a red dragon. He is worried, with good reason, that Jack will shoot him with a dragon arrow. Yad hits, and we are all starting to see some ill effects on them. But they strike back with heavy damage. Rodan does a hellish rebuke. that brings it close to death. Rodan then finishes the adult dragon. Down. The ancient, seeing his son die, attacks Rodan with all he's got. Rodan does hellish rebuke again. Both are still alive, barely. Balazar attacks the ancient and the red dragon. That hurts him bad, but fails to finish. Wraith gets the final blast, his only blast, and he finishes the ancient dragon.
Yeah, only hit the whole freaking
I
battle.
know it. My only hit in the
He
whole
was-
damn battle. That was
Yeah, he
all.
was dead half
Yep,
the time.
You're right, Balazar. You are absolutely right. But Ray still smiled.
You're welcome.
Yad goes to the dead ancient and tries to claw out the white gem, and it flips up into the air, and Rogar and Wraith catch it, and Wraith ends up with it. Rodan eyes the gem, and most of the magic is gone, but it does have some magic left in it for a white dragon. The fifth temple then starts looking for the missing gold that was from the ship. Balazar flies up, looks around for another cave. Yad casts control weather because it was pretty bad, and Rogar continues with communes with nature, and it appears the dragon lair is up near the peak. As we move up the mountain, we see the cave. We start sneaking into the cave, and that's where we stopped.
Very
All right,
good.
well, take your point of inspiration.
Nice.
Yeah, well done.
So
You actually read it with
A plum?
no, with yeah, shit.
apparently left you speechless.
It did. It was such a good
Well, no, It
recap.
wasn't like you were just reading it. You were
I was feeling it.
right. Yeah,
Got
that's what I meant. Something like that.
Well, I did, because
Oh,
I
yeah,
got
he's
in
touching
one
my
hit
hand,
in
so,
the whole damn battle.
Hey, it was the only one
My
that
tree-
mattered.
Fun.
And my
That
most
is
powerful spell went for nothing.
Yeah, that was funny too. He didn't want to be a T-Rex. He got out. And
Yep.
it did do nothing and
I would
died.
have been a lot
for-
better as a T-Rex,
Probably so.
even
So-
with the small hands.
As you guys slowly peek into the room, I believe Jack was checking for traps first. Is that right?
I believe so. Yeah.
All right, so Jack, make a perception check.
Perception.
Right, I'm on the right screen. Okay, so
What twice?
You must have double clicked.
Okay.
So,
I didn't
I think you
think
get a
so.
+5 if I'm not mistaken because of feat that you took. So you do notice that there is a familiar looking rune stone that's embedded into the ground that kind of looks like what was on the bridge when you guys had attempted to go through that bridge in the underground cave.
Got a +7.
Okay.
Is that right?
What?
Is this?
His roll is a 9
is he
plus
at the,
7.
is he at
Yeah.
the mouth of the cave?
He's at the mouth, yes.
Okay.
Well, can we get Rodan to read the runes?
Yeah.
Rodan walks over and says, "Yeah, that shit's gonna freeze us, man."
Then I look over at Rogar and say,
Let's climb
Rogar,
up and
you
let's
should
go
go
in."
first because you'll be fine.
He's Rodan's like, "Let me try something else first," and then he reaches out his hand to do something, and he realizes, "Shit, I'm out of spell slots."
Oh, no.
Anybody got dispel magic?
Did we
think-
not rest or something? Is that
No,
why he's
we
out?
haven't yet.
No, we haven't.
So I step forward.
Does anyone have dispel magic as a?
No, all I got is
Ritual?
remove curse, and this isn't a curse.
I see it, Dorvin.
So okay, so I step forward and use my dispel magic.
Okay, so you hear almost like a shattering sound as you concentrate your magic, dispel disrupting the magical forces keeping this rune active, and it had a faint glow to it before, and now it just fades to nothing.
Nice.
Huh.
Now we
So
can
we feel like
slide
it's
on
pretty
back.
safe now.
Good man, Thorvin.
Go first, Jack.
Okay.
Yeah,
Didn't have
Is
that.
this a door or a cave?
it's a cave.
It's a cave.
Okay.
It like what you can see. It's like a narrow passage that goes down.
Are there
Okay, so I'm
stairs
gonna-
as I get my sled ready?
your shield.
There's no stairs. It's kind of like a down like a
Go ahead, Yad.
an
Hop on,
incline.
hop on your sled.
I'm tempted.
Yeah.
Okay,
I heard there was no
stealthily
animals.
Go down.
All right, so
Is that-
30. Yeah. You don't think anybody is? In fact, you guys like turned around for a second and looked again. Jack's fucking gone. Yeah, you can't even fucking see him.
Fuck to know.
And that
I'm
he
checking it out.
he would have pass
Whispering
without
to
trace
you.
too, so that's a 40. He can't
Oh,
be
is this
seen.
beer?
He can't be seen by anybody.
Damn.
Look. I can't even see Jack. I don't know where he went. I mean,
You have eluded the DM's ominous vision.
Okay, that
Uh,
works.
so Jack, you slowly start creeping down the passageway. It is dark in here, but you see some light coming from further down the tunnel.
I can do that trick too, Jack. And
Uh.
I twist my ring. I go invisible.
Okay,
Cool.
so Balasar is now invisible.
Jesus,
And-
the whole party's leaving.
I'm gonna go try
Yeah.
and find Jack. I'm like this.
What the hell's going on?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not going down there.
Hell's Jack.
Yeah, we got to go down
So
there.
is
don't
it
we?
it's dark down this tunnel that I
It's dark, but like far at
I
the end,
see-
you can see
yeah.
a light source at the end.
There's light at the end of the tunnel.
I got.
Well, you know what-
Follow the
nighttime.
light.
you know they say
Follow the
never
light.
do that, right? Because usually you
Follow
don't
the
come
light.
back.
I'm not a stealthy type guy, so I'm assuming because I'm not hearing anything from down there, I can go ahead and head on down.
All right, so are you going to try to stealth, or are you just going to walk?
Uh-oh.
Um,
Sounds like something's going to happen.
I'm like, Wraith, why don't you lay down and let me stand on your back? We'll go down.
He'll ride down
Your
your
s-
shiny
Your
armor.
smooth armor's got to be like a
I
sled.
think that's not a bad idea. Since they're down there, we'll make a real splash.
All
Lay
right.
down
So-
onto the ground.
All right, Rafe,
Yep.
I want you to make an athletics check, and Yadrsil, I want you to make an acrobatics check.
I'm gonna make
No,
a
you're-
dodge to
you're
the side
athletics.
and get out the damn way.
Oh,
Yours athletics. Yeah, you rolled a good one. Now you're going to suck.
I know it. Now I'm going to.
No,
Oh,
it's
no.
not bad.
No, yeah, cool.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
This is gonna be good.
the guy on my
All right,
back was a
Balasar,
bad dude.
Balasar, I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Oh, great.
All right.
Oh my god.
So, as you got, as Wraith lays down on the ground, Yadrsil, you jump on his back, and Wraith, you grab like the snow in your hands and just like grab it and pull, and like you just start going down like a dart. Yadrsil, you're trying to hang on. You're like, ah! And you fall off to your left. Balasar, you had seen Wraith coming, and you kind of like stepped out of the way, but Yadrsil just creams you.
Oh, God.
He just collides with you.
And I didn't see you there, so I feel like I ran into like a ghost.
Yeah.
Oh,
He ran into a ghost.
All right, so both
And
of you.
I go.
All right, so both of you take 16 points of bludgeoning damage,
Oh my god. I'm trying to fuck.
and
with
Wraith, you just keep on going.
I was going to ask, have I stopped?
My sled.
No.
Jack, you make a dexterity save now.
What? I got to dodge this baby, huh?
Yep.
He's coming down like a little red rocket.
Yeah, I'm dodging.
Hey, can I paint Rosebud on the side of Wraith?
He has already left the station.
Yeah. So, Jack, you hear something like just like sliding coming towards you.
Yeah.
You look back and you see Wraith, and you do like a backflip and land on his back and like start riding him all the rest of the way down.
All right, acrobatics.
The rest of the way down, we're still not down there yet.
Jesus.
So you guys get to where the light is, and you notice that like it opens up from here, and you're looking above you, like it's like a sheet of ice that is letting the sunlight come through, in like a dome shape. And this is a pretty large room that you guys are in, and there is gold, there's armor, there's weapons,
How high
there's all
is the
sorts
room?
of stuff here.
Do we see any beasts, any kind of live
You
stuff?
do not see anything alive, but what you do
Alright.
see in the middle of the room, on like kind of like a tripod with like a ring base, a very large emerald that it's almost like the size of a beach ball,
Whoa.
but
I don't know if that's good.
I look
From-
at Jack. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
but from that you see an eyeball looking right at you.
Oh, now that is
And it
no good.
looks
the
like
emerald, you
looks like a black dragon's eye.
All right, I step
the
up
emerald?
and I yell up to the rest of the guys, "Get your asses down here!
And I say
I
we
don't-
shouldn't fight right now.
Yeah,
we're
it's not a good
we're
time to
beat
fight.
to hell.
Asses down here!"
I grab the ghost and we head up the ramp.
So you start to hear a chuckle. I take it Al Badarak was not enough of a challenge for you, huh?
That's right. We're gonna kick your ass too, you bastard.
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
I was thinking that. I didn't know
The
that.
eye like focuses on you, Wraith, and says, "Wise for you to fear me."
Mm.
Well,
What, bitch?
I'm a wise man.
I'm pulling you up the ramp, Ghost Balazar.
I'm going down to go look at this damn gem. And I'm gonna uninvisible myself and be like, "Fuck you, asshole." Upon a rack. Little bitch.
You calling me a little bitch? You do realize you are but a morsel to me.
Oh shit. He's about to eat you.
I'm about to be the worst stomach ache you ever had.
Ooh, can I sell antacids to the dragon?
So, enjoy the spoils of your victory here.
About to spoil your stomach.
You don't even know where I am, you puny little thing.
You're in the damn gem. You're stupid. You're so dumb. In the gem. God. Idiot.
And he looks at you, Wraith. He's like, "Is this guy for real?"
Sadly, Mr. Dragon, yes.
Yeah, we have to put up with it too.
All day, every day.
He's been banned from half the towns we're in. But
If you have a lair and you want to ban him, we won't be surprised.
you want to say get out of here?
So, you all appear to be nearing the end of your little quest here, eliminating all of our kind.
That's
Are you
right.
proud of yourselves?
Yep, and you're next.
Well, let's think about this.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's
Let's not be impatient.
I mean, what? I mean, you guys are coming to terrorize the world, are you not?
Terrorize is a strong word for rule with an iron fist.
Yeah, see, that seems
Yeah,
bad
no.
to us.
That doesn't sound good to me.
Where are you going to sit on top of your throne? Where's that at?
You know,
Well,
if you were
I
a
will be
metallic,
sitting. I will be sitting on the left-hand side of my queen.
yeah,
Who?
and if she was
Oh.
a metallic, then maybe something could have
So
gone.
who
But
sits on the right?
Can
Y'all
we
are
talk to your
fucked up.
queen?
Who sits on the right side?
yeah, who's on the right side?
Well, that is the green throne.
Can we talk to her?
Where is the green?
She can't come to the orb right now, but if you leave a message,
After the beep.
So
he doesn't really say that. He's like,
have you freed the green dragon yet?
she's been free for 100 years.
Well,
She's
wait,
been in our world for 100 years.
Isn't that an interesting little piece of information for
That
you?
is
Maybe-
a very
maybe-
interesting.
Maybe if we talked, we could come to a better solution to this than what we've done so far.
Would I
You
know
come
the
and visit?
Green,
Would
I
you
know
like
the green
to?
dragon if I saw her?
Do you think I'm going to give you all the information you want?
Would you like to
I
surrender?
mean,
I'm
you've
giving
been-
you all the
you've been
information
so
I want.
helpful so far.
Oh, I'm just giving you all the information I want you to know.
What else do you want me to know?
I want you to know that I'm going to enjoy feasting on your entrails.
That sounds like fun.
I'd like to know. Would you like to surrender before we kill you?
I want to know if
Do you
I
prefer
can-
human
I
or
would like to
lizard?
know if you would like to surrender before I dissolve your puny little form in acid.
I'm the uncanny dodging,
I
man. You
just
can't
wanna
hit
know
me.
if I can make-
no.
wait. Why do
Can I
you?
cut
I
off
thought
his
I
foot?
thought the black one didn't have acid. I thought the
No,
green
the
one.
black one's acid dragon.
Oh, what's the green one?
The
Poison.
green one's ass. Oh.
Oh,
Green one's poison.
oh.
See, they don't know shit. They don't know shit.
I'm just a little old druid. I only
See
know
what I have
about
to work
woods,
Hey, man.
woods and
yeah.
dirt.
Sorry, too much Dragonborn last night.
We're too busy killing dragons to
Alright,
worry
so
about
that's good.
dragons.
Well, enjoy your spoils here. I
What
believe I
spoils do
will.
we got? Tell me.
We haven't searched yet, but he said there was a bunch in there.
Yeah,
There's a bunch in there, but we haven't searched it yet.
But
We've seen it.
I'll go ahead and leave you with one last parting gift.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna be someone we gotta kill.
Everybody make a
Can I have
dexterity
some-
saving.
Oh my god, he
Can I have
like.
some acid resist armor. That would be awesome.
I think he just shattered the glass.
He can kiss my ass.
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
Oh, I'm hiding behind Thorvin.
It's in my.
Is this with advantage?
No.
I didn't
Well,
Well,
it
actually,
erased-
Rogar's got advantage.
What about erase aura?
You don't get advantage from that aura. We were doing that wrong. You get a +5 for certain. Like, let me see what that aura does again.
That's
Okay.
if you're within 10 feet of Wraith. I don't think you were.
Well, we were.
You
all
guys
standing
were all
around
in the
damn-
room, but I don't think you guys were all standing shoulder to shoulder.
But we were around.
I was
the damn
sitting on
gem.
his shoulders.
Let me make a couple rolls here.
The goggles, they do nothing.
It
They
says
do nothing.
Okay, so Thorvin and Rogar were standing shoulder to shoulder by Wraith, so they get the +5.
Why are they the only ones who get to stand there?
Because I rolled randomly to see who was standing
Oh,
next. to them.
gotcha. That makes sense.
Yeah, sorry, you were sleeping outside.
You
Alright,
were
so
busy
that-
cussing out the
That was
orb.
Rogar who rode in to do his dexterity save.
You were like in the face of the thing.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
I'ma fuck you up.
so. I got a 6 then.
Uh,
Hey, Monarac, guess what? Fuck you.
No,
okay,
Bonnerak's
so
dead.
as he said that, the gem explodes out,
Explodes, yeah.
and acid comes flying out of the orb in all directions.
No problem.
So
I like tripping.
I don't think it's that kind of acid.
Oh,
I don't either.
Was my mouth open? Because it seems like it would do more damage if my mouth was open.
so that is gonna be that much.
I hope
Okay.
I hope someone's alive that can res.
So 51 points of acid damage to looks like everybody.
Ow.
Yeah.
Actually Jack passed. So yeah.
I
So I
choose
get-
acid.
so I get half damage, or
Yeah,
I choose
you
acid.
you take half damage, and then actually if you use your uncanny dodge, you can take no damage.
okay?
How are you, Yad?
I'm dodging.
I'm all right.
Choose acid.
Little sideways
You
curve.
choose
Thorvin,
acid for
I
what?
don't see a
Dodge,
bar on you, Thorvin.
jump up.
Resistance.
What's that?
I don't see a
You-
bar on you, Thorvin.
I don't think you can be like covered in acid and say I choose acid.
Yeah, no, I do. I choose acid.
That's great. The next time it won't hurt
Yeah,
as bad.
if it explodes again, you're
Actually-
gonna totally get half damage.
Yeah.
I would take half damage though, don't I? Because I have
You have the
the
fire armor
armor.
on, not the acid one.
no. I went back to the plate.
Yeah, the
Oh.
plate was acid. Acid
Yeah,
resist.
True.
So,
acid
True.
resist on the plate.
so
That was
you
what,
only take
51?
25 points of damage.
Yeah.
51 to the face.
See, did you see Jack doing the cartwheel and jumping out of the way?
I mean, I was trying to, but I
I'm
ran
sorry,
into
I had a little-
Thorvin.
Yeah, I had a little piece of acid.
Me and Thorvin are just laying in a pile of acid.
So you guys like the acid has pretty much like messed all you guys up pretty bad. You're all like trying to get it off of your clothes and stuff before it starts to burn holes, and like your skin's all pockmarked, and
Jack standing out in the corner going laughing at you guys. Fuck, man.
Well, now we
You're
can't steal
laughing
the
at your
gem.
Team.
No, now
Come on,
Balazar's going to
Jack.
give me a lightning bolt. I'm not laughing. I'm just,
You just said you were laughing.
So I guess I want to. Whoa, easy. We're not fighting over here.
what are you?
Shooting
What
at
are you?
Jack. Laugh at me again, bitch.
Yeah.
Say something
Okay,
else.
so did you actually shoot him?
Yeah.
Or were you shooting
yeah.
near him? Okay.
Shot him in the foot.
All right, Jack. You've been shot by a
He's got the hot
firebolt
foot.
from Balasar.
For some-
Oh god,
So you take 13 points of damage.
his brother's not here to fight with him, so he's got to start picking fights.
that's right.
Well, while they're distracted fighting each other, can I loot the room?
All right.
I was gonna
investigation
say,
check.
let's-
Okay.
Now this is the loot from the ship that didn't make it, right?
Well, this
That's
is the
what we're
loot.
assuming.
Heyo, this is the loot from the dragon's lair.
Yeah, see,
There's probably
there's a
gold.
bunch-
There's
We need to
There's going
investigate
to be
the
a bunch of shit in here.
fuck out of this.
dude. That's why I rolled a nat 20. I'm investigating everything.
I'm looking at my foot still.
I think you're looking at Jack's foot. 'Cause it's
Okay,
hot.
so Yadrsil, you walk up to a big mound of like gold and start like raking it into your pouch. So go ahead and mark down another 15,000 gold.
15,000. All right.
Wow.
And as you're raking it in, your hand rests on something.
Uh-oh.
It looks like a small like a little bell.
Bell. Right?
Like, did I like pick the bell up, or did it just stay?
You put your hand on it, and you can choose if you pick it up or not. But
Well, I would have picked it up and rung him and like, guys, I found a bell. Dingle, dingle, dingle.
How's it ring?
And I'm like, what's this do?
What happened?
I'm thinking it's more like
all right, so
the Liberty
you
Bell.
actually rang the bell.
Yeah, I would have rang the bell.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so
This is how we die.
Right, we're all gonna die.
let me just look at it real quick.
Oh god.
Um,
And you summoned 12 dragons. It was the dinner bell for dragons.
okay,
Come and get it.
it didn't actually do anything
Uh,
this time.
busted bell.
Hmm.
So I would have thrown it on the ground.
Rodan's like, yeah, you want me to take a look at that?
Sure,
Yeah.
Rodan.
Yeah, that's probably
It doesn't.
smart.
It doesn't work.
So he identifies it as a chime of opening.
Ooh.
It didn't open another when I
Okay,
rang it.
What's that mean?
If he says, if you want this, go ahead, and he hands it to Jack. So go ahead and look at the chime of opening in the thing. It is a hollow metal tube measuring about 1 foot long and weighs about 1 pound. It's a tubular bell. You can strike it as an action, pointing it at an object within 120 feet of you that can be opened, such as a door, lid, or lock. The chime issues a clear tone, and one lock or latch on the object opens until the sound can't reach the object. If no locks or latches remain, the object itself opens.
Oh man.
Huh. Okay.
The chime can be used 10 times, and after the 10th time, it cracks and becomes useless.
That's awesome.
All right, cool.
Oh shit!
So does
Yeah,
that mean
I'll
it only has 9 chimes?
You didn't point it at anything, so
Okay,
you
yeah.
didn't.
Like I said, it's broken. It doesn't do anything. Yeah, you keep that stick, Jack.
Find anything
Right.
else?
There is
I'm going around looking at the armor.
Is
You said
everyone
there were
doing an
racks of armor?
investigation?
yeah. You could. I'll do an investigation check if you haven't done one already.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Jack
Gee,
found his
real-
chime.
Oh yeah, but I got me a lucky.
I don't have have a lucky to spend.
Well, I get lucky because with the natural one.
that's true.
Oh shit!
Back to
Wow.
back ones.
Do I get another one?
No.
Nope.
No,
All right, so all
you're
right,
a
so
loser
Wraith,
after laughing at us, dude.
You got your chime and you're gonna like it.
Back natural ones. What's up?
Yeah, that's pretty
All right,
wild.
so you find a long sword of wounding.
That's me.
Yeah, and I'll just say that Rodan identified it as a long sword of wounding. And let's see if this is in the compendium.
Nope.
Sort of wounding is.
Yeah. Yeah, so just do sword. It would be the same thing.
Got it.
Sword of wounding. So there is a necklace of that appears to have some beads on it. Rodan identifies it as a necklace of prayer beads.
And what are the prayer beads?
It has 3 different beads on it. One is a summon planar ally bead. One is a branding smite bead. And one is a cure wounds. Actually, no, it's a greater restoration bead.
Those are very nice.
I'm pretty sure I don't need that.
Well, I'll hang on to those two because that'll help with my healing.
Okay. It does require attunement, so if you've got 3 attuned, you might have to lose something.
Well, damn.
Well, damn.
And what was the name of it?
Necklace of prayer beads. It's in the compendium, but all the beads are all the different kinds of beads that could be listed on it are on there, but this one only has 3.
And you said it was healing word.
It's a cure wound. Greater restoration, planar ally, and branding smite. Wait, it says it starts with 1d4 plus 2. So let me give you a couple more beads on there.
What are you doing, buddy?
Oh,
Let me see.
Extra beads.
Oh wow,
Extra
roll a
beads
4,
are
so it'd be 6 beads. So I'll say that it has
Are
a
those
less-
Benoit beads or?
No, those are different beads.
Yeah.
Those,
So it
those
has
are,
a
those are balls.
It has a bless bead, a cure wounds bead, and a windwalk bead also. So one of each kind of bead that's listed in the compendium.
Okay. Very cool. Well,
What kind of treasure did you find?
All right, and so as you and Wraith,
Yeah.
you that was what Wraith found. So Thorvin, well Thorvin took that. So we'll just say Wraith, you find a gem of brightness.
Ooh, what's that?
Okay.
And a
He
gem
can't
of-
see it. It's shining too light,
Yeah.
too bright
Okay,
off his
so
armor.
the prism has 50 charges. While you're holding it, you can use an action to speak one of 3 command words to cause one of the following effects. The first command word causes the gem to shed bright light within a 30-foot radius and dim light for another 30 feet. It doesn't expend a charge. It lasts until you use a bonus action to repeat the command word or until you use another function of the gem.
It's an
Second-
action word. It's
Yes.
it's an action.
Yeah, and you can
Okay.
use that as many times as you want. It doesn't use charges. The second command word expends 1 charge and causes the gem to fire a brilliant beam of light at one creature you can see within 60 feet of you. The creature must succeed on a DC 15 Constitution save or become blinded for a minute. The creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on a success. And the third command word expends 5 charges, and it causes the gem to flare with a blinding light in a 30-foot cone originating from it. Each creature in the cone must make a saving throw as if struck by the beam created with the second command word.
This is just a gem that I hold. It's like I have it, right? It
Right.
doesn't have to be attuned, does it?
It does not have to be attuned.
Excellent.
Cool.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I love it. It's in
And
my
I would
inventory.
say Wraith and Thorvin, you both find 5,000 gold pieces each.
I walk over to them with my coin purse open.
Yeah.
Gladly taking donations, boys.
Money for the poor.
Yeah. Alms
I'll
for the
carry
poor.
this since I found it in here.
Okay.
I know you keep the bulk, but a little change of tinkling in my pack doesn't hurt.
I just don't want you to get too heavy.
I know it. I don't either.
I don't want your back to
But it
go
didn't
out.
overweight me. I'm okay. Thank you.
I'll shell out 2,500 and put it in the community pot.
Yay. I will add 1,000 to the community pot.
15 in the pocket.
Okay, so what would you like to do now?
Well, the Black Dragon seems to be pretty cocky, guys.
Okay, now, yep, he does. But
But we have no idea where he is.
have we cleaned out the room now? We've probably cleaned out the room, correct?
I think so.
Yes.
This
you
seems
believe
like-
so.
I believe so. And right now, this seems like a fairly safe spot we are since the gym blew up. It's a quiet lair. I'd like to talk to Rodan about setting up a house because we're all wounded badly.
Yeah, we
Several
need
of
to
us are
take a
missing a
long
lot of
rest.
magic.
Maybe
I
we
would
should
like
go-
to take a long rest while we.
I would just think maybe we should go outside.
Yeah, let's
And do
let's
it on
go
the
ahead and
outside.
transport
Yeah.
somewhere.
Do you not
That-
feel safe in caves?
No.
I love caves. I
Yeah.
do.
What about
Well,
if there's an
we're gonna
earthquake?
Go somewhere else anyway, so we might as well.
We could
Yeah, but
teleport
we
to a
could run
town.
into something up there.
Well, we can teleport right here. Now,
Yeah,
we
no,
could
just have
teleport to,
Balazar.
say, Alendring, and it could be under attack. That's a
Well,
possibility.
we could also teleport if we're going to teleport back to the hammer, because some of that gold you got could have come from his ship.
What gold?
What?
Exactly. It could have. Remember,
It would
We
it would
found
put us in
nothing.
good stead with the hammer if we.
I
placed
think,
some of the gold
yeah, I
that he
think
lost.
we could return some of the gold.
Yes.
So let's
And,
go. Do we want to go to the hammer and rest there?
Well, if we're going to go,
Yeah, I think we ought to
yes.
go someplace and rest, not here.
All right. Well, then
Even
let's
though-
go to the hammer.
Hopefully, Balazar's got a level 5 spell.
Because he'll be most pleased if we return some of the gold and tell him that we killed the dragon along with it.
Everything.
Who knows what information that might bring us?
All right, well, let's go to the hammer.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right, let's go.
cast it, Balazar.
Doing it.
All right, so Balazar casts the portal, and you guys walk through it and go. You're in the Mage's Tower.
Tower. Yep.
And I'm like, "What's up, Jeff?"
I jumped on Rogar's back
Yes,
because
that
he wasn't here, so he didn't notice.
So there's actually nobody in the room with you this time.
Oh.
Oh, good job, Jeff,
So
leaving
who-
the room
Who
on.
are you talking to, Yad?
Well, I thought Jeff would be here. The old, the human man
Yeah,
that took us down to
our
the.
go-between.
Well, there's no one in here. That's kind of weird, don't you think?
Yeah, it is weird. Yep.
Do we want to just rest here and come back,
We might need to.
Rodan? What do you
Something's
think?
up.
And I look
Um,
at him, and he agrees.
Yeah, Rodan says, "Yeah, I can put a handle anywhere."
Yeah, so he puts the handle on the wall of the inside the Mage's Tower, and he starts the minute-long incantation for it to work, and the portal appears, and he steps inside.
And he decides to make this one look kind of like a jungle scene.
with lots of butterflies.
Even though we're in the castle.
And so you guys
All right.
see
we all
some
go in.
nice hammocks that are made out of like jungle vines and
Yeah.
Oh,
And
beautiful.
shout
This
out.
is
and-
my
and-
kind of thing right here.
all of the spectral servants are little like spider monkeys that walk up to you and
Ah,
they like bring you trays of food and
All right. Got any
this is
bananas?
good.
I'm staring at the hammock like, how in the hell am I gonna get in? This thing?
I'm gonna give you a boost here. I hold
There's a
my
low
hands
one
out.
for
Now.
you.
Hey,
Oh, you're in.
There's one when you get in, your ass is hanging off, but that's okay.
Easy,
play around
Mike.
with the chick.
all right. So yeah,
All right. I feel
you
much
guys,
better.
you guys have a nice nice meal, a bunch of bananas and like,
Yes.
No cramps here.
I love bananas.
I think I went with the Dole Whip.
Dole Whip.
Suck in that potassium.
That's right.
This
Whip.
this stream sponsored by Disney. Thanks so much for the Dole Whips.
and Dole. I
What's
guess
the
it would have to
Dole
be.
Whips?
I guess Dole counts. Sure.
Oh, Dole.
And Disney
Yeah.
combined to make
You know,
the Dole
right
Whip.
outside of the Enchanted Village. Enchanted
that-
Tiki Room.
Yeah, the Enchanted Tiki
Where
Room.
you get
Holy
your
shit,
Dole
that's
Whips.
old.
All right.
We
So
still have the Dole Whips.
so you guys have a nice long rest. You get all your hit points back.
Ah,
Get all your spell slots back.
Rodan needs to heal. It looks
Okay.
like.
Yeah.
All right, but
Let's
I
go
don't-
talk
I
to
got
the
an
hammer.
uneasy feeling about this. Is no one guarding the?
I know. I think there's something weird going on too. But
Well, nobody can come in the portal. Like you're pretty much safe
no,
inside.
we're always safe.
No,
inside
we're talking
when we
about
are. He's
outside.
talking
We're
about coming
concerned.
out.
Oh.
The room.
Yeah, since
Well,
'Cause-
the portal's invisible to anyone who Rodan doesn't want to see it.
Right. No.
Oh,
No.
well, I'm just saying. Like,
No, he's
came in, there
because
was
we're
no
getting
one
ready
here.
to come out. Yeah, and that's what he's
Ah.
talking
there's
about.
Oh,
no
I
one
see
in
what
the
you're talking
Mage's
about.
Tower.
There's always been someone here to check us in and
I
out.
know.
every
Yeah.
time.
So
Okay, well, we
something's up.
come out and Balazar. That's a good point to
Yeah.
bring up.
I agree.
We should probably leave this tower very cautiously.
Okay.
Well, if we want to be cautious, I can pass without trace us.
Do that.
You
We
might as well.
It will not hurt.
And
All
then
right.
we'll let Rogar just run out of the.
So I'm gonna go invisible.
How many does that thing have? Like daily charges, or how's it work?
It didn't. It didn't say it did.
Let me
Just
look.
twist it. If it does, then I will not use it as freely.
Yeah.
What is it? An invisible ring?
Ring of
Yeah.
invisibility.
While wearing this ring, you can turn invisible as an action. Anything you're wearing, blah blah blah. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about charges, so I guess you can just use it whenever you
All
want.
right. Then
Yeah.
then Balazar
Way-
should
way
be
cool.
for the lead at this
Yeah,
point.
go for
because-
it.
And you still have
So-
stealth, so you'll be quiet.
All right, so Balasar, make a stealth check with advantage and plus 10 because.
Oh my
it,
god, you suck.
God.
So an 18. Still pretty good stealth.
Yeah.
You sneak out, and the guy who's normally sitting at the desk, like, well, he's not the same guy, but he's just another like mage. He's sitting there like writing in a book, like sitting at the desk.
But they don't watch the portal. They just sit at a desk in another room.
No, it's in the same room. You guys never left the room with the portal.
So he wasn't there before. He's there now.
Yeah.
He was on a coffee break. when
So
we
we,
got
li- so I'm invisible and I leave the mansion,
Uh huh.
and the guy's just there. I'm like, should I go back in the mansion? and let the
Flick
guy
his
know?
ear.
So I go back in the mansion. Does he notice that?
No, the portal was completely invisible.
I'm like, guys, there's someone sitting at the desk. He wasn't there last night, but he's there now.
Okay, well, let's go. Yeah,
That's okay.
He might have been out taking a pee or something.
Yeah, they do get bathroom breaks, I assume.
Oh my god.
Union workers. He probably was eating lunch.
damn you.
We're gonna scare the shit out of him when we step out of here, but
Everybody make
You
the
ready?
noise like the portal opened up. When we come
Right.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, let's do that. Everybody leave going. Whatever the noise is that it sounds like when people do
Yeah, everybody make the noise you think that it makes.
Wow, 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 wow.
That should be a pop.
So
Oh.
it's sort of like, have you ever seen Arrested Development where they try to make chicken noises and everybody makes a different chicken noise? That's what I'm imagining.
Yeah. Yeah. But what's
So-
the guy at the desk imagining?
So as you guys like step out of the wall, he looks up from his book and he's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you guys?"
We had a good night's rest. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're
We're
busy
feeling in
fighting
kind
dragons.
of a good mood. We just killed a dragon and we got all rested up and had a good meal of bananas and we're just kind of in a good mood.
But why did you come out of the wall? There's a perfectly good portal right there.
Well,
We came in there and then we had to
Our
rest.
aim's
Nope.
not so good.
Wait, there wasn't
Nobody-
anybody here when you got here?
no.
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 Man.
Was he out whizzing?
Alfel was probably on duty last night. He likes to go outside and take a smoke break every once in a while.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, we
Had
got
time for
here,
his
we were
longbow.
concerned, and we were hurt. So we had to rest up in the wall.
Probably
you know what I mean.
Long bottom pipeweed.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah, welcome back to the Undermountain.
All right, here we are. We want to go talk to the king about some business we just handled.
Is there anything unusual going on?
Not that I know of.
8 dudes coming out of a wall is pretty unusual.
I meant
You know-
besides us.
I mean, it's kind of unusual, but I work in a mage's tower. It's a weird fucking job.
Okay.
Okay,
like,
let's-
Prophecy of the hammer.
one of my buddies turned another one of my buddies into like a stink fly the other day, and they trapped him in a jar for like 3 hours. It was, it's crazy around here.
Seems that way.
Yeah. Don't turn me into a stink bug.
I put a fart in a jar one time.
Good for you.
Is this why your band of
Yeah.
merry men left? Because you were showing them how to fart in a jar? Is that where your koozie went? Farting in your koozie?
No, man, I don't fart in my koozie.
All right, so as you guys step out of the mage's tower, everybody make a perception check.
Oh yeah, perception of fucking
Uh-oh.
stuff.
Yeah.
I'm perceiving.
No. No.
Boy, we're not very perceptive after
Oh
all
my
those
God.
bananas.
Here, I'll
I
show you guys how to
I
do
know
it.
that doesn't pass.
Oh shit.
Yeah, 17 plus 5. That's pretty good.
At the mansion entrance.
All right, so Jack, as you step out of the mage's tower, you see a halfling seems to be talking to somebody, and he looks kind of familiar.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
gonna have to kick his ass.
It might be the long lost band.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
He could be a good guy.
He is the oh god, I forgot his name now. Hold on, let me look.
Oh,
Wasn't it like they're like 3 brothers named something
three
similar?
brothers.
It's like Melfo, Belfo, and Jelfo or something.
What?
Larry, Daryl, and Daryl.
I did like Daryl and Daryl.
What was his name? Or were they like Mally, Bally, and
Yeah, I forget. Yeah, it was.
hold on, I'm gonna go watch episode 39.
I'm gonna go binge watch all the episodes and see.
episode
Well,
30.
Jack, having noticed him and recognizes him, and he thinks he's that guy, he whispers to us that it is. And as a group, we kind of quietly go over there and surround
actually,
him.
his name is Jericho.
Oh, Jericho was the leader,
Right.
and he had
There's,
3 other guys.
Bally and Dally
There
were
you
the
go.
twins,
It's the halfling.
and then there was Fendel.
Bally
Oh,
and
yeah.
Dally. I knew there was something that rhymed.
I am.
Yeah. So we
Okay,
go
so
over
Jericho.
as a group and surround him.
Well, wait a minute.
Are you
Why
trying to
should I
are-
not?
Are you trying to sneak up on him, or
Wait a minute.
Walls
well,
of Jericho are coming
like
down.
he's like talking to somebody in the street?
yeah.
Um,
And so he wouldn't really
Now-
notice us as we casually
so-
go up and kind of surround him.
I go invisible, and I'm gonna
okay.
go up to him and I'm gonna grab him.
But wait, what is his crime?
Okay.
Why are we
yeah,
mad
that-
at him?
Well, just because
he had us go after that guy,
and his
dig up
his
his
wife.
wife and all that shit.
I don't think he
Yeah.
told us to dig his wife. I think we
Yeah.
did that on our own.
Yeah,
He gave us information saying that there was
we
weird
ran
stuff happening in the house.
Yeah.
he said that he had been hired to rob from a necromancer who lived there.
That's right.
Yeah.
That was
so-
not the case.
See, we jumped
So
to
we-
conclusion.
We
And-
casually just scurry over. He's not going to know us until he looks up and he's surrounded by 8 guys.
Well, I think
And then
Bowser
he
can get up there
recognizes
invisible
us.
first and grab him.
But
But
that
we
might
don't
not
have to
be
grab 'em.
legit.
Well,
Yeah, why do we need to
well,
grab him?
Balazar can be invisible right behind him in case he tries to run,
Okay.
That'll
and
work.
then we circle.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay, that works.
All right, and then Jack, you do the talking.
Okay, so Balasar, make a stealth check with advantage.
And you got +10.
So 24. So you managed to sneak up very quietly, like nobody would have been able to
I'm
hear
about
you.
to get this motherfucker.
And
so good.
you're totally invisible. All right, so you try to grab him.
I'm gonna
Just
stand in
wait.
his path so that when Jack
Yeah.
walks up, he has to almost run into me, and then I'm
Yeah.
gonna grab his ass.
Yeah, if he tries
Or
to
fry
run,
him.
you
I might
got
fry
it.
him.
Tries to run.
Yeah.
All right,
we
so
come up-
Jack, are you walking by yourself, or is everybody coming?
No, we're
Are you
all
walking in
coming.
force?
He told us what he pointed it out to us, and we go, "Oh yeah." And so we just casually
And so I just casually walk up to
Circle
him
him.
and say, "Hey Jay, what up?"
So Jericho stops this conversation, looks, sees you, goes back to looking at the guy that he was talking to, and then looks at you again. It's like, oh, you see like a very big oh shit face on his face,
yeah.
and he takes like something out of his pocket and throws it on the ground. A cloud of smoke appears where he threw this. So
I've already grabbed him. I'm grabbing
okay, athletics check.
Get him, Balazar.
him. Yeah.
You're right there.
See what I got.
All right, so
Oh.
17. So
Well, it's a good thing that
so as the smoke
Yeah.
starts to fill up, Balasar, you grab him and you have basically like one hand like grabbing his hair and one grabbing his arm, and he's trying to like struggle and get away, but you've got a good hold on him.
Yeah.
Give me one
cool.
reason not
Yeah.
to
to
fry your
break
ass.
your neck.
And then
Yeah.
I'm like, give me one fucking reason.
Look! What's wrong? Why are you guys?
What?
What's going on here?
What's
Why
that?
why are you attacking me?
You're not
Why are
answering
you
my damn
running?
question fast enough.
Now, are you still invisible, Bowser?
Once he made an I would say that grabbing somebody as an attack, he would become visible.
Okay.
That's what I would think
Gotcha.
too.
Yeah. But he's not answering my question fast enough.
Look, look. I didn't do anything to you guys. I don't know what's going on here. Hey, guards!
Guard.
Guards.
yeah. See, we still could be
You
out of.
don't know who we are?
Yeah, he knows who we
He
are.
knows who we are.
Why were you
Yeah.
trying to run there,
But-
Jericho, Mr.
Exactly.
Smokescreen?
Why
Yeah.
were you
You're
running?
the one who scammed us.
Yeah.
Guards! Guards!
Why were you
Guards!
trying to
You can bring the
escape?
guards. That's fine. We'll take this in front of the damn hammer.
Yeah, we're friends with the guards.
We'll take
and-
this in front of the hammer. But what you think about that?
He says shit.
Is-
So there's still
Is
smoke
this when
around
you're
you.
abandoned?
You can't see the look on his face, but he goes quiet for a second and he's like, "Look, can't we just work this out like adults here?"
What was that?
What do you?
Quit attacking him. He might only have 10 hit points.
Yeah,
Okay.
he just-
All right, so
okay, yeah.
you
okay,
cast
so-
you cast frostbite on him, and he is
I'm not-
ah! What are you doing?
Yeah, this is so you can't run.
All right, make another athletics check because he's going to try to break out.
Yeah, well, he runs. I'm frying his ass.
Don't kill him.
He's holding him now. He's got to let him.
Hitting him with a
kill him.
non-lethal lightning bolt.
Okay.
I'm lucky 'cause I feel that that's high enough.
Okay.
Oh my god, are you serious?
What about that fortune? Is that one high enough?
Yeah, that was bullshit.
All right.
I'm frying his ass.
So Balasar, you feel like a sharp pain in your toe as he drives his heel down into your foot, and then you let go for just a second, and he starts darting.
I
Like-
cast hold person. Oh
Yeah.
my god, let me just hold him.
Stop.
Don't
Casting.
don't kill him. Oh
Balasar, he already cast it. Do your damage.
my god, you're gonna kill
What
this
the
guy.
fuck are you doing?
So Balasar, you in the middle of a busy street, cast a ray of frost down the street and hit this guy right in the back with your ray of frost. He does take the damage, but he's still up, and he's still like he like holds his arm where you struck him, and he's still running.
What about? So does hold person hit or not?
Yeah, does whole person
'Cause I'm
get
gonna hit
him?
his ass again.
Okay, so wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god.
Don't hit him again.
What's
we'll
your spell
find
save
him.
DC? You had yourself?
I think it's 20 now. Yes, 20.
Okay, so he rolled a 19. So as he's running away, his muscles lock into place and he's stuck.
And I'm like, Rogar, go grab him and bring him
Put the rope-
back.
Put the rope on his ass. Put the rope on his ass.
Well, we would all be
Rogar
chasing
comes
after
and
him.
grabs him and puts him over his shoulder and starts coming back. And by now the smoke is pretty much dissipated. So you guys
Started interrogating.
We
You
might want to
guys can
take him
be
into
back
like a side alley.
yeah. So the guy that he was talking to, he's a dwarven guy. He's like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
I speak to him in
What
Dwarven
were
and
you-
say nothing here. Just a
Well, no,
little
ask him
bit of
what he was talking to him about.
And he turns to you, Thorfinn. He's like, "Well, this guy was about to try to sell me something. So,
What
What
was
No,
he
well,
gonna
what was
sell
he
you?
about to sell you?
he said that he owned a tavern on the south side of town, and he was telling me about how I could possibly purchase it from him."
I let out a big gut laugh and say he's probably got a bridge in the middle of the desert to sell you too. You should
Yeah.
probably go on back about your business.
He's like, "So he was trying to fuck me, huh?"
Yep.
Probably
yeah.
so,
He did us.
but we'll
So-
take care of him.
So as he's like over Rogar's shoulder, the dwarf walks around and just clocks him in the jaw,
Mm.
and then walks away.
Oh, good.
Cool.
Yeah, dwarves don't play around now.
God. This halfling is not having a good day.
No,
Not,
no, he is not.
not having a
So
good
so
day.
did Rogar tie him up with the magical rope that he's got?
Yeah.
The
All right,
enchanted.
so yeah, Rogar takes out the rope of ensnarement and ties him up.
And then I'm like, we should go into an alley. It looks best if we beat up people in the alley.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you start to see that way down the street, some guards are starting to come. Like they're not running or anything, but they're walking at a brisk pace, like towards where you are.
Yeah, we should go
Yeah.
into.
Now
Ju-
it might look like we're
Should-
running.
Yeah. Should we
No.
just talk to him?
Nope. I'm not running nowhere.
Yeah, I think
I
we
didn't
oughta
say
talk to the
run.
guards
I was
company.
gonna say hide.
No, I'm not. We don't need to hide.
Well,
No.
we are technically almost killed a guy and then
Yeah, we killed him.
attempted
Kill him.
attempted murder.
Non-lethal damage.
Oh,
Tell it to the judge. Attempted murder,
Yeah.
and now we have a guy bound
It
up.
was
So it's like
non-lethal,
it's
so it
like
didn't
kidnapping and
Yeah, see,
ensnarement. What do they call them when we're holding them under duress or something?
Where is that dwarf that just clocked him in the
Kidnapping, you mean?
face?
Oh, he rolled out.
Yeah, he's already
I'd
left.
have said he can come with us to talk to the guards and explain it. This motherfucker's trying to fucking cheat us.
He's gone.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
gone.
No, this is
Okay.
kind of like trying to get away from the police. So you guys go ahead and go down the alley, and I'll stand at the end of the alley and keep the guards from interrogating.
Yeah,
So you're gonna
he's gonna run
do a-
diversion for us.
Yeah, do a decoy there.
Yeah. So as you guys like sneak around to the back of the
Go Smoky Bandit.
down the alley that you're standing next to, and like behind the building, you guys have a pretty good cover here. Thorvin, the guards kind of like walk up to you.
As I see them walking down, I start calling for people to gather around and hear the word of Baranor. And
Good.
And
one.
you actually-
gather around,
That's a good
hear the word of Baranor. Just-
All right,
Come on.
Thorvin, I need you to make a performance.
What's that? A performance?
Let's see it. Let's see it, Pastor Thorvin. Bam!
Oh yeah.
Praise Baranor.
Converted me.
So people are just wrapped by your sermon. You start like talking about like
preaching. Like,
Yeah.
That was
like-
perfect.
and like people like you get a huge crowd. Like there's probably
Oh my
like
God, there's too many people.
like everybody that was walking across walking down the street just start flocking and just like listening and like kind of nodding their heads and like like if you had pamphlets they would be eating them up.
Oh yeah.
In my ear, I tell him to pass the tip jar, the offering plate around, because
That's right.
I'm
You got a
selling
baseball
spiritual
cap?
CDs on a table.
he's got shirt table.
Oh,
His
we got-
merch is
we
on
got a
point.
revival going on out here.
I said cause a distraction, not start a religious cult following.
Baranor is very popular with dwarves.
It makes sense.
Yeah, so so while this is going on, you guys are behind the building.
Just
you-
straight mugging a halfling.
No, we're
All right, so
interrogating.
he's still locked.
Cool
He's
guy,
still
we
locked
don't-
up, and he's tied up by the
I
rope.
know. We got to ask him what he was doing. So what
Well,
were you
now that
doing?
he's roped up, I'll drop the hold person so he can talk.
Yep.
He's,
Okay.
and he's like, what are you guys gonna do to me? Look. I'm sorry if I gave you some wrong information. That's just what I was told
Who
By
told
who?
you?
by the people who hired me.
Which
Who
were
hired
Yeah, who was that?
A group of paladins.
Paladins.
Not good enough.
I don't
What
believe
group?
you at all.
I don't either. Pull
I
out
do
your pull
go
out your
ahead.
lightning bolt, Balazar.
So go ahead and make an
Your
insight check.
non-lethal lightning bolt.
Oh my god, it's on the wrong end.
He's hard to read, Balasar.
he seems like he may be telling the truth.
This guy's a con.
Yeah, he is a
But
con.
he's like, look. I was just doing what I was told. I'm sorry if some things didn't work out, but the guy seemed shady, didn't he?
What were you talking to that dwarf about?
Oh, just a little bit of business, nothing.
What
big.
kind of business?
Yeah.
Just real estate.
We
Like-
need more than Trump answers.
Yeah, I need more than a tweet that's not legible, incomplete sentences with typographical errors.
Basically, he says, I was just trying to sell a little piece of property that I heard was coming up for sale. I was gonna buy it and then sell it to him for a little bit of a marked up rate.
What's going on for sale and why?
Just a tavern, nothing big.
Guys, I think we should go in the tavern business. But I don't know.
Tavern. Who owns it? Who
I
owns
still
the
want to
tavern?
know who hired him. That we got to go back to that. You've got to know some information. A bunch of paladins doesn't fit the bill.
Well, they were wearing. They had the same symbol that you have on your or their. I can't remember your name. It might be. Was it Waif or
Chai Wraith.
Wait.
Chai
Wraith.
Wraith? I don't think it's Chai Wraith.
Yes.
Okay, so try Wraith. I'm sorry. Okay,
Where are your partners? Where are your partners?
they're around.
Like in this
Yeah.
town around?
That last time I checked, yeah.
Mally, Bally, and what was the other guy?
No,
Sally.
Bally and Dally.
Fennel.
Fendel, yeah.
Yeah.
Why
Look,
don't you come with
Look,
us
Jack,
and let's go?
Jack,
let's
when you
let's
talk
go
to these
find
guys, I mean, come on.
Well, I didn't like the way you misled us the last time. You,
It was an honest mistake. Come on.
I'm not.
How are
quite
you going to
like-
repay
I
us?
know you guys.
How can I like? What do you want from me?
Like I said,
I
Okay,
let you
so
guys
what-
in on a job.
What did you get paid for
we still-
misleading us?
We didn't get anything. You were supposed to bring back something from the.
No, you were hired
necromancer's
by the
house.
Paladins.
You were supposed to break into that
Nope.
vault and bring back
We
what
did.
was ever's in there.
And what, we were going to give it to the Paladins?
We were going. We were going to give whatever you took, with a small fee for ourselves and a small fee for you. We're going to give
Why
the
would
rest of
you
it
be
to the
ones
paladin.
to determine who gets what and what?
Look,
what?
Because
we were hiring you to do a job. So you were
We
gonna
were,
get
we were a subcontractor.
Yeah.
basically
That is not
yes.
what you said.
See, I like this elven guy. He gets it.
So now here's the
Or
thing.
Elven guy.
What? No. I'm going to get in on this tavern business. I'm going to start getting my checks.
Are we going to start a chain of these?
Yeah, we might have to.
Oh my god.
The Fifth Temple Tavern.
Bet
If
your
you need a business partner,
in.
look. I can help you out. I know real estate. Okay.
No, we want to know
This
what you were
motherfucker keeps
talking.
talking.
Yeah,
I'm
what
frying his
you-
ass.
How do we get in touch with these paladins?
yeah.
Look, that job, it maybe that they weren't really paladins. They may have lied to me. Okay, but I mean, the last time I saw them, it was on Allen. It was near Allendry.
So, okay. So you're saying you're not messing with those people anymore. Now you're kind of doing your own thing, trying to make a little side hustle here in the Undermountain.
That's all.
And why shouldn't we kill you?
Because it's murder and murder is wrong.
Yeah. Well, we won't let the paladin do the murdering. We know.
At
He's
that point, you hear me echoing about the peace of Baranor.
I don't understand what you're saying.
He's like, look, guys, is there anything I could do to just convince you guys to just let me go?
Do you have any information on anything about dragons?
That they're big and fucking scary.
You have any magic wands?
I thought maybe you might know through some channels.
Do you have any
of-
magic wands?
Why would I have any magic wands?
Then you ain't got nothing I want.
But why are you gonna kill me? That makes
Please
no
stop
sense.
talking. Stop talking. Do you like the way lightning feels?
What do you want to be
I've never
with?
felt it, but I'm gonna go ahead and say
Oh, you've
no.
never felt it. Okay. Well, there's the first time.
No,
Don't.
don't, Balazar. Be careful. Don't, Balazar.
Jericho, you need to
Don't
be
want
real
a body
careful.
here.
He's got a short temper. Like,
We don't
This
have.
motherfucker's about to get fried.
I've already asked you what can I do.
No,
I answered your question.
he's tied up, right?
I don't have any magic wands. I can't give you something I don't have.
He's tied up.
yes,
Yeah,
he's
Let's
tied
have
up.
A little group. Let's have a group talk about, do we believe him? I mean, for what he's
Yeah, I don't
done, we
know.
can't kill him. And
No, I agree. We shouldn't just kill him.
So, what
and
does What does he have on him right now? What does he have on him?
Do
We
a-
could search him.
do a pat down. All right, let's
Do a pat
search him.
down.
All right.
Anal search.
Wait, what? Investigate his butt crack.
Hey, I
So-
touch people, but not that way.
Bend over
So,
and cough.
investigation check for just one of you. So I guess Balasar.
You
I
mean
said just
Jack?
one.
Jack did it.
Yeah, I said just one, and
Okay,
Balasar was
yeah.
first.
Well, you
So
bastard.
Balasar, you find a small coin purse on his side that has about 500 gold.
How are you going to buy a tavern with 500 gold?
Cheap tavern.
Well, you don't have the money for a tavern in pocket.
You
That's
don't
why-
carry it on you.
So then what bank do you...
Excuse me, but what
Don't
kind of
give
idiot
it
would carry all
words.
of their gold on them at all times?
Wait a second.
I don't carry it all. Ray's got some.
I am. All right. You know what? I'm just pissed off. I'm gonna go find a magic shop. Thank you for. I'm gonna go buy a rod.
All
Wait,
right.
you stole his money?
No, I gave it back to him. I don't need his shit.
All right, so Balasar
I'm mad
walks off.
Yeah. He
Okay.
stomps off and goes shopping.
Pissed
That's
off.
good.
Well, your
though.
chance of living just went way up. So if you want to actually live, we're gonna need something. You have to give us something.
Some better info. Yeah.
Well, just tell me what I could give you. I'm
Some
at a loss here.
I need to know. Who are you trying to who's selling the little tavern?
All right. Full disclosure,
Yeah.
I was fucking the guy. The tavern
See?
was never for sale.
See, you can't be doing this, Jericho.
Of course
I'm a
he can.
thief.
That's what
I
he
steal
does.
from people. It's what I do.
I know. And look how good
Jack taught me how to do it.
and look how good Jack turned out by hanging out with some good influences.
Well, see, and besides, I lost my memory, so I didn't realize what.
He didn't realize he was a thief anymore. The greatest thief Alan Drink's ever seen.
But you've got
Wait,
to realize
You're
too,
saying you're not a
Jericho,
thief, but I saw you pick that lock back in Oasis. You're still a thief.
No, I'm still a lockpick. Fool.
Yeah.
Lockpicking fool.
Okay. Well, Jericho, I'm not real happy with what you did. I'm not real happy with this paladin answer. But I guess that's all we get out of a thief.
or we can brand him.
What, do we want to carve a T in his forehead?
Yeah, I was
Yep.
going to say what? Fifth
That's
Temple?
what you do.
FT. An FT. is-
Well, I don't think we want to brand him. We have a whole religious following out front.
That's true.
We torture
That would-
people
that would be
behind the
appropriate.
church, but in front of the church, we can't have that face.
Okay. Well, then you say, let him go.
I guess.
Let him go.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it.
If we ever cross paths again, you better have
Yeah.
something for us, or we better not be hearing about you
better remember
scamming.
this.
You need to
Right.
be working and getting a real job.
Got to be coming Jack-like.
You got to be a positive member of the community.
He says, "Okay," and he reaches out and to shake your hand, Yadrsil.
And I shake his hand.
Okay, make a perception check.
Uh-oh.
I'm looking at him in his eyeball.
And he steals your ring as you're shaking his hand.
I don't have any rings on.
Okay. You notice him like reach his other hand like kind of close to your belt, but then he thinks better of it when he sees your eyes on it and puts his hand back in his pocket.
I don't let
And-
go with my 6th strength. And say, son, you ain't
Good
learned.
thing you rolled good. He would have ripped you off.
You ain't learned.
Man, if he had gotten that coin purse, woo!
Well, the coin purse is in the bag of holding. I don't keep my coin purse on
that
my...
doesn't work.
Yeah,
you
it
can't
does.
do that.
I got bags
Yeah.
inside bags.
No, if you put a bag of that coin purse into a bag of holding, something bad's gonna happen.
Well, I don't put the bag of holding in the coin
What's
purse.
the coin purse different than the...
Yeah.
They're both pocket
different
universes, and you don't put a pocket universe inside of a pocket universe.
No, that would
It's
be
like crossing the streams of Ghostbusters. You ain't supposed to.
You just don't do it.
or dividing by 0. You just don't do it.
So, yeah, what's the difference between the coin purse and the...
The coin purse
Bag of holding.
specifically only holds coins, like money,
Oh,
and it
right.
can hold an unlimited amount.
Okay,
The-
and then the bag,
bag
of
of
holding,
holding
is
has a
everything
limit.
else.
The bag of holding has a limit to how much stuff you can put in it.
Oh,
It's a
thought they
size...
took the coin purse out of there, man.
Out of where?
That could have been... You could have lost it all.
Well, good
Then
thing
it would have been truth. What money?
I would have reached for my coin purse and been like, shit, guys.
And
We ain't got
his
nothing.
sign is his dead form.
So you're trying to keep a hold of his hand there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I say, if you try to steal from me again, you will die.
He's like, I wasn't trying to steal. I'm just. It's habit,
Oh,
okay? I'm
yeah,
sorry.
He's lucky I'm not there.
I'm sure Rogar's foaming at the mouth for me, so.
Rogar is probably.
Yeah,
Probably already got behind his
Balazar
hundred
would have
now.
killed him for sure already.
Rogar actually kind of thinks it's funny.
So.
Okay.
I will see you around, Jericho, I am sure. And hopefully you're still walking around healthy.
Okay, Balazar's off getting him some wands. Maybe this is a good time to go talk to the hammer.
So, question.
Less
Why, 'cause I'm
chance
not
of
there?
something going. Yes,
Exactly.
exactly.
You act like I'm hot-headed.
You stormed off into a maid shop and you're like, bitch, give me gear.
So, Montresor, how many converts and followers did I gain today?
Roll a D100.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, roll it.
Come on, 96.
Funny.
Well, I know where we're going next Sunday morning.
That's right.
Going to church
That's right.
with our 43
So,
followers.
There are now 43 new followers of Baronar.
Yay. The
Way to go,
conversion.
Doran.
Not bad at all, Thorvin.
And the guards never knew.
They were
The guards
distracted.
Never knew.
Jeez.
Two of them converted.
All right, so Jericho goes off and runs into the crowd and kind of disappears.
We're probably gonna.
And then you hear somebody say, "Hey, my wallet's gone."
Oh God.
So no.
Well, that's what he is. We didn't convert him.
Oh my God. I'm mad. I'm just mad.
Yeah,
So
well, you can stomp your foot, but we've got to get back to business. Let's go see the hammer.
all right, well, while you guys go to see the hammer, Balasar, you went off to a magic shop.
Yes.
All right, so you walk into a magic shop that's close to the Mage's Tower. And there is a dwarf in some nice looking robes sitting behind the counter, and
Right.
he hops off of his stool and says, "How can I help you?"
How's it going there, sir? I was just wondering if you had any magical items for a sorcerer like myself.
Let's see. Well, what sort of magical items are you looking for?
Well, I've recently parted with both of my rods, a wand and a rod, so I no longer have weapons to increase my spellcasting.
Let's see. Let me see what this one does. That one isn't in the compendium.
It's not a real thing.
Let me check my auto parts.
Well, I have a wand of web. I don't know if you want that.
Nope.
I've got a tentacle rod.
Nope.
Testicle rod.
Tentacle.
I have a staff of swarming insects.
It's not a bad one, but it doesn't give me a bonus. But I can summon a giant insect or a swarm. Okay.
I have a trident of fish command.
I don't know. I'm. This is not Aquaman here. Next.
I do have a rod of absorption.
I already had one of those. It caused a lot of trouble. It's a very nice rod. Don't get me wrong. It's a great thing. It's just getting it charged up was a serious hassle.
Especially
People
when
understand how to help someone out.
we can't actually cast spells into it.
Yeah, you can't. Next. If you don't have anything else, that's fine. I understand.
Well, I do have this one other thing. Let me see if I can find it. He starts digging through a
It's way
chest.
back in the.
And he's like, do you like lightning at all?
Do I like lightning? And it starts to crackle off of me.
Yeah.
Yup.
His hair lights up.
His robe's just got a little chubby in him.
I've got this thing called the Staff of Thunder and Lightning.
Oh my god.
Right.
I'm pretty sure he's buying that one.
So, what it does...
It allows me to cast lightning bolts or thunder. Got it.
Yeah, so, so you
But it
can...
doesn't make my stuff hit harder.
It's not about hitting harder, Rocky.
He's gonna tell you.
No, so yeah, you can do a thunderclap with it. You can cast lightning bolts out of it. But it adds +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it. But that's like when you're attacking with it, though.
Yeah, you have to actually swing it. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not a spell. It's just
Right.
yeah.
So that's pretty much all I've got right now.
What does that one charge?
What?
What is the charge on it?
You mean the cost?
How many charges it has?
Yeah, so if I use a lightning bolt,
Let me see. It doesn't say anything about charges.
Yeah, that you see, that's just a weapon. It seems like you should.
So when you hit with a melee attack using the staff, you cause an extra 2d6. You can use an action to cause a bolt of lightning to leap from the tip of the thing. Each creature in that line must make a DC 17 dexterity saving throw, 96 lightning damage on a failed save, or half as much as a successful. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about charges, so it'd be.
Yeah, it's just like a weapon where you just swing.
It's
The
practically
thunder can
unlimited lightning bolts, but a slightly lower DC than yours.
right? That's
And-
not bad.
and
Help
it's
me
more
conserve,
melee.
Spells.
Yeah, and not kill everyone too.
What?
He still might kill everybody.
I might still just attack people with it and then see what happens. How much is this?
10,000.
Okay. Yeah. So I have how does bartering work in this game?
You barter.
You could try to like talk him down and might make you make some checks.
Okay. How much is this staff really gonna cost? So is there any?
Boy, you're a
is this
hardcore.
I know. How much is it really gonna cost? Like, talking about like 5,000 here.
5,000. That's way too low. How about 9,000?
Can I use a persuasion check?
You
Persuade
can
him
make
at
it.
5.
5 is way too low. I mean, this guy wouldn't make any. Like, he has to spend money and resources to make this.
I
So
gotcha. Okay, so 6,000. Can I roll a persuasion check at 6,000?
I don't think that's how it works. I think you're supposed to make a compelling story that
Yes.
the NPC would rationalize, and then maybe a check would be involved.
Okay.
thank you, Anderson.
You don't just say, so what about check on this? Can I get a price check? You would say, you could go like, hey, I am broke as a joke, but I have 6,322 gold. My options are buy this staff or kill you. Boom. Then you may or may not get a check.
And
You may or may not get a guard attack. But
What's this guy's name?
And he has not told you his name.
Sir, what is your name?
Ah, the old good cop, bad cop. I like it.
I'm Balasar.
Yeah, my name is. I didn't. Hold on 1 second. Time to go
Have
to
you heard of the fifth
Ye
name?
old
Hold
name
on
generator. Hold on.
you old name generator.
Well, I can make one up quicker than that.
Give me a second.
Jeff 2.
Yeah.
Jeffy.
Jeffrey. Joffrey.
And then you can have Jeff 4.
Jeff with a G.
Got a nine.
My name is Tillian.
Hi, Tillian. Have you ever heard of the Fifth Temple?
Yep.
All right, so we're going around trying to rid the world of the evil
Basically
dragons to
save
make sure
the
that
entire
Tiamat
world.
doesn't come.
Wait.
Bad.
You're telling me that you're part of the Fifth Temple?
Yeah, I am. Balasar, awesomeness. What's up?
Make a persuasion check.
See? Now you're role playing. You gotta throw some swag around. Denied.
I'm lucky at that. I know that's not gonna pass. Oh my god, this has been a horrible rolling day for me.
He's like, look,
Hey, I rolled 2 nat 1s in a row.
you know,
My
I-
God, this has been bad dice day.
look. I had a gnome come here the other day telling me that he had slayed a few dragons.
So I like step back and I sprout my wings.
And pull out
And-
$9,000.
What?
No, I don't have that.
He's
And I
still
like-
bargaining.
I like start to crack with a little bit of energy, and the runes on my robe start to glow. And it's like I really am a part of the Fifth Temple.
Okay, make another persuasion check, but this time with advantage.
Because you sprouted your wings.
Okay, so he's like, all right, I'm starting to believe you a little bit there. So, what's that got to do with me?
Right. So I lost the weapons that I was using to help power up some of my teammates, and I'm trying to find something to help me complete our quest to make sure that Tiamat does not come back.
And I appreciate that, but I do have to make money here in this shop. I
So understand that.
So, final offer, 7,000.
Final offer 7,000.
At this time, I come rolling in the room because I know where
I'm
Rocky's
gonna
at,
have to come back.
and say, "Are you still shopping in here? You've been gone for like an hour."
Yes, I am trying to find.
Yeah. By the way, Rodan is just sitting in that alley that you guys were before, just reading.
Oh, he's still
I
reading.
look at
That's right,
Gad
yeah,
and I go.
He's
I
satisfied.
had
He's
a
going, "All
one
right,
war
I-
mage +2, and now it's gone. So I was trying to see if I could find something around that level.
Are you trying to buy something from this guy or not?
Yeah,
Yes, I'm thinking about it.
yeah, unfortunately, I don't have anything like that at the moment.
Sora with the sub. Thanks so much,
Those
man.
are pretty
What-
rare.
Glad you've been hanging out.
What
We're
would
gonna
it
have to get
take-
together,
what
play
would it
some
take to
Terraria
make
soon.
something like that?
Somebody with more knowledge than I've got.
Where would I find somebody with more knowledge than that?
I wouldn't make a lot of money if I sit you to
It's
my
not
competition.
about. This is not about making money. This is not okay. Let me just. We're trying to save the world here. I need a weapon to help me save the world. You
I'm
help
try-
me. You help me save you. You help me save you.
I'm trying to provide food for my family.
And I'm like, hey man, #1 druid of the Fifth Temple, that's me. This guy's an imposter. But here's 2,000 gold, and I put 2,000 gold on the table.
Okay, well,
2,000?
that's a little bit light.
Well, he should have the rest, right? Right, Balazar? You
Well,
have the
what's he
rest?
gonna pay?
Balazar, you got 5K?
I have
Yes, Balazar.
4.
Put out the
I-
5K. You're still getting it cheap.
I am looking at how much I have.
How much do you have?
I have 440 plat,
That's 4,400.
and 2,259 gold.
I take 500 gold off the table and say, "You've got it."
Yeah, but then I absolutely have money.
And I walk out.
Wow.
So he shovels off and he hands you the staff.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now you're broke. Now you can say that Yad's got to buy you a
He
whiskey.
takes he like rakes in the gold with his arm and into a chest that he's got behind the counter, and he hands you the staff.
How much of mine did I spend?
All of it.
500?
You
55. So 4,400 plat, 1,500 gold.
Yep.
Okay. So that makes sure I have my counts right.
You're down to
It's like-
pennies.
pleasure doing business with you.
Yep.
So now that you've been able to feed your family, I'm seriously, where can I go to get something?
Well, if you want to get anything, you have to go to a bank and get a loan.
First
We're going to the Hammer, Balazar. And I'm running out.
Get a hammer. All right.
Is
Thank
he
you for your
allowed in
business.
the
I'll be
hammer?
back. If you happen to find what I'm looking for, please let me know. You can send a message to the hammer. He can always find us.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Okay,
Alright.
we're back as a group heading for the hammer.
along with 43.
Except Rodan's still reading under the street light.
With 43 avid
43.
followers.
My congregation.
Thorvin's groupies.
You guys stay out front. I'll be right back. Don't drink the Kool-Aid without me.
Yeah, your 43 new converts go out to spread the word of Baranar.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're going to call you father soon.
It's going to spread across all the lands. When we go to Oasis, they're going to be going, Hail Thorvin.
That guy.
All right, so you guys go to the hammer.
Yep.
All right, so you go up to the hammer's palace, and the guards, of course, let you in. You go to the throne room, and he is sitting at the throne, and standing by him is a familiar face, Doldar.
Hey, Doldar.
Hey, what up?
Your former
Dol?
companion there, the cleric that helped you guys out for a while.
Yeah.
And he's
How
like,
are you doing?
"Oh, doing well. How are you?"
Oh,
Good,
we're
good.
doing good.
We
Miss having
just
you
had a
around.
very successful run.
Well, looks like you found yourself a permanent dwarven cleric. Good for you.
Yeah.
He's all right.
But he's not the same as you.
Yeah. Well, he looks almost exactly like me. It's weird. It's like we were
Oh,
using
I
the
know.
same token for a while.
It was weird.
And he does have a silver tongue.
You know
Hey,
what?
A little less hair, but
At least you have two good legs.
Watch it. Watch it.
It's like, well, I was actually coming to tell the hammer that that I might have some information that I was just going to see if he could actually get in touch with you guys.
Please
cool.
tell me
Good.
you have found
That's
someone
why
that
we're
wears
here.
green clothes and might be a female ancient green dragon.
No, but
Damn
it
it.
does involve an ancient dragon.
Perfect.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
that's why we're here.
Apparently, there are some drow.
Apparently.
Don't make fun of Doldar's stutter.
You're gonna get banned.
Yeah, if you make fun of me,
You're
I
you're gonna
will
get
kill
you're gonna
Damn
get
it.
yeah you're about to
Oh,
get
Jack
smacked.
falls asleep.
Okay, I rolled a D100 to see how much DM damage Jack would take. I rolled a freaking 100.
Nice.
Smite him. No, that's no. No.
It is smite worthy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Dragon
you don't get to take a shot to feel better.
Yeah, before
there's
he
no
smacks
concept
me,
from DM damage.
I'm
So
doing
Jack-
a dragonborn shot before I get smacked.
so,
Won't
so,
hurt as much.
so you guys are just walking along with Jack, and he just like clutches his chest for a second and falls to the ground. He's like, "What the hell?" Ooh.
The Widowmaker.
Down there, I'm gonna hit him with my new staff.
No,
Gonna kill me now?
he's gonna die.
How do I?
Why are you hitting
roll the
him?
damage?
Yeah,
Hit-
it's a
click the-
9d6.
Click the
with
name of the
lightning,
weapon.
or the
What?
That can't be right. That can't be right.
It's your strength modifier plus 1. The
it says-
yeah, it's not
yeah,
right.
something's not right.
You hit with the staff, the 2d6 lightning
No,
damage.
that's how uncanny I dodged, even when I was dragging.
Yeah, can you uncanny dodge DM damage?
And then also, they have to make a Constitution save or get stunned.
All right, so as you whack Jack with the staff, several guards walk up and say, "Can you please not do that inside of the castle?"
yes.
Jeez,
And
Balazar.
the hammer
He's gonna
says,
get banned again.
please do not attack each other in the throne room."
Jeez, every time.
I know.
We're gonna be banned from
We got
everywhere.
nuts in our
I'm sticking up for
temple.
Doldar because this little dipshit is making fun of his speech impediment. And I have a personal experience with that, and I don't like it.
And rightfully so, but wait till we
'Cause
get
I have a
out
speech
of the
impediment.
palace.
And
Then
I
you
have
can
Beat
I
me
have
up out in the street, not in the
Yeah,
mouth.
out in that alley.
Oh
We've
my
got an
God.
alley where we do that stuff in.
Well, now that Jack's heart is apparently crushed, I'm gonna try to heal him for this much.
2.
And I go
Give
and
him
I step
2.
between
So
Yad
what
and
did I take
I
damage?
intercept the heal.
Yeah,
You took 100 points of damage because
Oh,
you
that's
fucked with
right.
me.
Okay.
You should have left him there. It would keep him quiet.
See, I didn't do it, but now I see on my thing I didn't have.
You
it.
gotta
I
add
did.
29 back.
No, I did it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
No.
All right, so
Let's get-
Doldar is like, well, before I was rudely interrupted,
Thank you.
I do have some information about an ancient green dragon, possibly. Apparently, some of the drow have been congregating somewhere near the undermines, and apparently there are rumors that they had some sort of masks that looked like green dragons. It kind of made me think of a green dragon born, the ancient green dragon stuff that was going on.
And this was near the mines of the Undermountain?
No, yeah, they're the undermines.
The Undermines.
Yeah.
Isn't that where the worms were?
Oh, I see it.
Yes, that they were
Where
in
Jeff
the
was.
Undermines.
Hey,
Yeah,
maybe Jeff will take us back down there. I
well,
hope.
I don't think it was in the undermines. I think it was
Huh.
near the undermines.
Well, Jeff knows where that place is.
Well,
Russ,
I guess we could
Jeff.
go see Jeff.
Okay.
Maybe
But
Jeff will.
before we go, Hammer, we believe we found some of the gold that was missing. How much gold did you have on that boat that went missing?
It was probably a good 5,000 gold that was on the ship.
Well,
I think
I
we
have
found
it.
it. Yadrasil has recovered it, and we'd love to
Have
return it.
Balazar give it to him.
No, Balazar's tapped.
I know.
Yeah, Belisar is broke.
But yeah, I can. Where would you like me to put 5,000 gold?
Well, as a finder's fee, keep half. I'll
Okay.
just take half of it. So just give
I'll
me
take half.
he has one of his guards bring a chest out for you to put the other in.
And I'm
Half
like,
into.
1, 2, 3. We'll be here a while.
Nope, you're gonna give them all 5,000.
No. As a finder's fee, you guys can keep half of it.
Hammer.
Thanks, Hammer. He knows that fighting.
Balasar, I appreciate the gesture,
Oh.
but you've done a lot for me and my kingdom. It's the least I can do.
I almost forgot I would like to
Ooh.
give him back the sword of wounding too, since they were lost it and I can't use it unless anybody else can.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Hammer. I have a question. All right, I was at a magic shop, right? I asked the guy if he could make a wand of the War Mage like +2, +3, and he said he didn't have the skill to do that. Is there anyone in your kingdom that you know of that would have the skill to be able to make something of that caliber for me to help us complete this quest?
That's reasonable.
You could ask someone in the Mage's Tower to see if they know anything about that, but
Okay.
I don't really like. Once I had my hammer made, I really never thought about getting another magic item made again.
I whip out the shillelagh club and say, "You want to
Is that
trade?"
Is that something that? So
I doubted. Mine is too powerful.
Cameron, who would be
He
the
laughs.
best person at the?
Now you're
Mage to
sounding
go
like
talk to?
Jacob.
I would talk to hold on. I would talk to Hernan Stonebeard.
Hernan? Like Hernan?
Yes,
Stonebeard.
Hernan. That's a heron.
Stonebeard.
Stonebeard. Yes.
Ah, Stonebeard. Yeah, my cousin, Hornan.
Oh
Oh,
wow,
gotcha. Well,
that'll help to have somebody
when we
that's a
get done
relative.
here, I would like to go speak to him and see if maybe he can make this.
But we also have to find Jeff.
We'll get to that.
We have a green dragon flying around, Balazar. You know that, right?
I've
Well, his
was
shopping
just
is
said to
more
me.
important.
no.
Please.
It's not more important.
Your +3 spell attack's not going to make a difference.
Why is that?
Because it's not.
All right. So Doldar says, well, whenever you guys are ready, I'll just be at the local tavern drinking a pint or two.
Are you coming too? Are you going to join
You
us?
want to come?
I was planning on it.
Nice.
Oh,
Partying with the hammer.
sweet.
Not
Yeah.
the hammer.
Nice.
Doldar.
Oh, with Doldar. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't-
I'm going to the bar with him.
Don't
Let's go
be.
get drinks.
don't
Let's go-
mind-
let's
Yeah,
catch up.
go munch.
Don't mind our congregation.
Let's go. You know what? I-
They might buy us drinks.
Let's take a shot of Dragonborn whiskey since
I'm
you know,
definitely doing it.
Dordar's
Let's
going
go
to
to
join
the
us
bar.
again.
Doldar's like, I'm going to stick to the Dwarven Ale. I remember that dragon.
Doldar.
I'm with you,
That's all right.
Doldar. That's all I
I
drink.
know-
is ale.
I know Rogar would be with me on this, but like Dodar, come on. You're joining back
No,
the group.
Doldar.
No.
Doldar,
He's got
hold
jobs
your
here.
tongue.
Oh, yeah.
So, you guys, so Balzar, you're a little bit tipsy, but you're not.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Let's
you
go
guys.
get some stuff.
So yeah, you guys go to the tavern, and that's where we'll pick up next time.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Great.
Well, on that, another shot to go.
Oh god, he's sleeping. No, he's good. He's good. Well, you know me. I only drink Elvish
Take a shot,
wine.
I can take a shot.
Oh my god. I'm not dragging you guys. All right. Thanks so much, stream, for checking us out. We'll see you Sunday morning. What time? 8 a.m.?
8 a.m.
8 a.m.
This
Eastern.
This time.
5 a.m. Pacific.
I assume we're going to
Standard
find a big dragon to fight, but who knows? Catch you guys
Time. Who
then.
knows?
Could be good.